Hey guys, it's Rachel from Hope Corner Farm, and today we're going to learn how to complete the front loop single crochet stitch. It's a pretty easy stitch to learn, and I'll have you guys whipping it out in no time. Before we get started, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to get notifications for when I post new videos. You guys aren't going to want to miss these. So one thing I wanted to point out as well is the difference between a front loop single crochet and a back loop single crochet. And if you're interested in learning how to do the back loop single crochet, I'm going to have a video of that next week. But this is the front loop single crochet here, and it creates a nice little line across your crocheted projects. It's nice and gentle. You can see it, it's kind of a soft look to the stitch. Whereas if I bring in my back loop single crochet, kind of interesting how going into the back loop kind of gives more of a ridged effect. A lot of times I use the back loop single crochet for a ribbed edge on like a hat or something like that. So you can see them here side by side. We've got the front loop single crochet in this swatch and back loop single crochet in this swatch. So now that we've seen the difference between a front loop single crochet and a back loop single crochet, grab a hook and some yarn and we'll get going here. I started off this swatch by chaining 19 and then single crocheting into that chain to get my first row. And then I have crocheted a few rows of front loop single crochet here so I could show you what this looks like. To complete a row of front loop single crochet, the first thing you need to do is chain 1 and turn. So it's just like the single crochet, it requires a chain 1 for each additional row. Now before we get going on this, let's talk about the anatomy of a crochet stitch. If you look at the top of a crochet stitch, it is shaped like a V, and each one of these V's is one crochet stitch, whether it's a single crochet, half double crochet, whatever. They all look the same on the top. It's a row of V's. Now when we talk about anatomy of a crochet stitch, I'm going to pull my hook out here. The loop that is closest to you is the front loop. The loop that is farthest away from you is the back loop. So when we're front loop single crocheting, we are only crocheting using this. So a traditional single crochet would go down here and would go and make sure that you caught both of those loops to complete the stitch. With the front loop single crochet, we're only going to catch this front loop here. So I'll kind of show you the difference here. I'll do a single crochet just so you can see what I'm talking about. So I'll start off here. I'll do a front loop single crochet just to get us away from the edge. So again, a traditional single crochet would go into this space right here, this little tiny space right here. Hopefully you can see that. I'll try and make it a little bit bigger. But right here is where I would go for a regular single crochet. Again, that would then give me both of the loops and then I'd complete my stitch. But you're here to learn the front loop single crochet, so let's look at how that works. So what I would do is I'm coming to that same space, but instead of going through it, I'm basically going to come and I'm going to angle my hook and come up in between that stitch. That way I'm only catching the front loop. So if you look at it from the top here, you can see here's my back loop. It's not anywhere caught up in my hook. My hook's coming up in the middle of that V, and it's catching just the front loop. So then to complete this stitch, I would yarn over, pull through that front loop only. Now I'm left with 2 loops on my hook. I would yarn over and pull through both loops. So let's look at this again here. So again, we're coming kind of in an angle going up with our hook. We're going to come from the bottom, come up into the middle of that V, get in the front loop only because that's the loop that's closest to me. I would yarn over, pull through that loop. That leaves me with 2 loops on my hook. Now I'm going to yarn over and pull through both loops. And that completes another front loop single crochet. And that's really how easy it is you're just coming up in between the V. Here I'll angle it again. So you can see I'm coming with my hook and coming up into the V. The only thing I'm catching is that front loop there. I'm going to yarn over, which is kind of just a simple moving my hook up so that that yarn gets into the nook there. So you can hopefully see what that looks like. We'll pull through. That leaves us with 2 loops on our hook. We'll yarn over and pull through both. So again, I'm coming right here. Hopefully you can see this. And I'm going up in between that V and catching that front loop only, yarning over, and yarning over. So the moves for the front loop single crochet are exactly the same as a regular single crochet. It's just with this, we're only getting that front loop when we're completing this stitch. So really that's all it takes to create the front loop single crochet, is just making sure that you're getting this front loop, again the loop that's facing closest to you, on your hook. And remember, this is the back loop because it's farther away from you, okay? So we're coming up into the middle of the V. Hopefully you can see that. We're going to yarn over, pull through that front loop. I've got 2 on my hook. I'm going to yarn over, twist and pull through and complete that stitch. So by going through the front loop, you'll notice for this row, I don't see that line really that I am creating with a front loop single crochet. So this line is created by the back loop that we don't crochet into. So this extra little detail to our crochet that we want when we use a front loop single crochet is created by leaving the back loop out of our single crochet stitch. So if I flip this over here, you can see there's our back loops that we're leaving behind when we're doing this row here. So that's as simple as it is to create the front loop single crochet. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to find us on social media and subscribe to our channel and hit the bell to get notifications so you can see more videos just like this. I hope you guys have a blessed day.